Hello fish fools, Jeff here. So this is my 29-gallon Swordtail community tank, and I just turned the lights on and found the Malaysian trumpet snails all over the place. They come out more at night, so they are spread out on the glass. Like during the day when the lights are on, they're mostly burrowed in the substrate. At least nowhere near as much of them are just on the glass and all just out in the open like that. And that is the dominant snail in this tank. And there's so many of them, I think they're not getting enough calcium. I do have hard water, but just this many snails are not growing like to like a fine tip point. Yeah, so my 29-gallon swordtail tank. So this swordtail community tank, it has swordtails, harlequin rasboras. That's a longfin zebra danio. And penguin tetras. We have, well, there's 3 now. I had as many as 4. I lost one. The zebra danios, that's a, is that the longfin? Yeah, longfin right here, and just a regular. So I did have some regular zebra danios. I think that might be one of the last regular ones, but the longfin I never purchased, as when I got other fish from a Petco that got scooped up, netted up, and came along for the ride. Siamese algae eater. Haven't had any blackbeard algae, green hair algae, any of those kind of issues since Siamese algae eater's been in here. And there's panda corridors, mostly hide in the subwassertang, but they have been breeding in here. I noticed there's one panda corridor. Kind of got a peek at it. I have seen 3 juveniles, like 2 like juveniles and 1 kind of big fry or small juvenile, like it was a different, not the same age, like different ages. So yeah, I saw at least 3 fry in there. There could be more, as the subwassertang is pretty thick, and that was really the swordtails. Not that many were growing up until I added the subwassertang. And that really provided a lot of cover. One thing I have not seen lately are any shrimp. Never did have a lot of shrimp in here, just because there wasn't that much cover, but there were some. I would see some, I'd see some out in the open sometimes, but some back here and over by the sponge filter, but yeah, haven't seen any in a while. Yeah, and don't forget, we got a powder blue dwarf gourami. And let's see. This male swordtail is now the new dominant male of the tank. The only one that has a sword, if any of the... I'll have to take a closer look at some of the juveniles to see if any are... I can confirm as males, but did have a green swordtail in here that jumped, found it dried up dead on the floor, unfortunately. I don't know if that was during a water change. Not too long ago, when I first discovered the baby panda corridors, I was in the middle of a water change and stopped to make a quick video showing the baby panda corridors. And so that was the last time really the lid was off. But during that video, I had the water down as I was doing the water change. That green swordtail was still in there. I went back and watched it. So I don't know if as I was filling it up, it jumped out, or even if it just jumped out, as there is just a little bit of space there, if it cleared that for the gap for the hang on back filter. But yeah, that was an awesome looking green swordtail, green male swordtail. But no, this one gets to be the king. But yeah, so one thing I have in mind is to get pea puffers again. I haven't had them for a while. When I moved, I had one left, but was really busy at around that time. There's a panda corridor, and wasn't feeding it bloodworms enough, and I don't know. I ended up losing it. There was a time I had 4 of them, and for a good over a year they were doing great. Things kind of changed when I moved, but yeah, I'd like to get them again, and we'll have plenty of food with these Malaysian trumpet snails. Alright, well that's it for now. And remember, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishes. Thanks for watching.